Welcome to the best trip report you have probably ever seen on this channel. Now today we're at a rainy Polegate train station and we are bound for Gatwick Airport. And we're going to be flying today with EasyJet and we're going to be headed to Alicante. And we get to fly on an A319. I gotta say, a bit disappointed, hoping to be on an A320neo, but who cares, we're doing a trip report. So yeah, it's currently really wet and rainy, and I bet you guys can imagine how sad I am to be leaving England today. Oh no, absolutely devastated. Anyway, enough of the sadness, I guess. Here comes my train, Southern, on time. I am in shock. This is probably the first Southern train to be on time for me in a good few years. So we get on, we go left, and I find a seat. Tray table is down. Hopefully that means the train's been cleaned, because I could not tell you the last time I went on a Southern train and did not see any gum anywhere. Thank you, Southern, for having a clean train for a change. Must be a morning thing. Talking of morning things, the train was also on time. Probably the first time ever I've seen a train be on time in England. Why are the trains so bad in England? I do not know. So yeah, here's my charger, because you all want to see a phone charger. Got some ink on it from probably where I've been doing studying at some point. Yeah, I don't really know how ink gets on a plug. Maybe a pen exploded in my bag it was in. That's where my thought train is right now. How ironic, we're on a train. So yeah, so we're headed to Gatwick. It's about a 40-minute journey for me. Lucky for you guys, it's only going to be about 40 seconds of you being on a train with me. So yeah, I cut some time out for you all, you lucky people. And here's that guy's head. Yeah, we might have seen him when we got on the train, don't you guys remember that clip from about 30 seconds ago. And we get to Lewis Airport, and then Lewis train station, sorry, and then I realised the clips were all weird. So I stopped recording when we got to train stations. I thought, you know what, let's just record the outside. Oh no, we can only see the rain droplets. So this is a really happy journey right now. It's raining everywhere. Do you know what? Why does it always rain in England? This is why we're going to Spain. Not to see rain. Do you know what's funny? When I got in Spain, there was rain. But who cares? Spain's warmer. So yeah, in a minute, or about 5 seconds, there's going to be a lovely view of Gatwick runway. And guess what? It's going to be rainy. We might see something, we might not. I'm not going to tell you because I want you guys to stay for the video as long as you can. But who cares? So here we go. Gatwick Airport. That's what we get to see. But it's okay because it will clear up in a minute. And I promise guys there are some good clips on that way. So yeah, so normally the train runs very close to Gatwick Airport and you get a lovely view just like this one. Just minus the rain, minus the clouds, and add a few more planes. But who cares? We're looking at my feet again. A lot of the clips actually start at my legs, and the reason that we're looking at the floor is because I don't want people to feel awkward if I'm shoving a camera in their face. Because people, for some reason, think the world's against them when they're caught in a video. So, we don't want to cause any trouble, especially at an airport. I would like to get to Spain today, and there's a Gatwick Express train. When I was younger, I'm fairly sure Gatwick Express was like its own train thing, and they used to only go to Gatwick, but now I feel like they're just trains that anyone uses, so I might have been wrong when I was younger, maybe a bit naive, but it doesn't matter, we're going up the escalator, because of course, we're at Gatwick, and we're trying to find the North Terminal. So, what do? We follow the terminal signs, and here's this guy walking. We saw him a minute ago, but of course I zoomed around him because he had suitcases and he might not be going where I was going. But North Terminal via the shuttle. Now, for anyone who does not know, when you get to Gatwick, the train takes you to the South Terminal. I need the North Terminal. To get to the North Terminal, you have to take a shuttle. But it's not a shuttle, it's a monorail. Why don't they call it the monorail? I have no idea, because that sounds way cooler than, I've got to get a shuttle. Because whenever you think of shuttle, you think of a bus. But yeah, I think of monorails now. But yeah, so then I went on this really cool flat escalator because, I like zooming. I wanted to get there quick because I had one thing in my mind, guys. I was desperate for a pint. Just so you know, it's 6 in the morning. No comment. But, it's a British thing. I feel like I'm not a true British person unless I'm having a pint at an airport at some silly hour in the morning. But yeah, we get there and we're zooming. And you can see my arm zooming and my hand. I hope you guys like seeing my left hand because I really do not. And there you go. That's where the shuttle goes. Yay. We're on the shuttle. Yippee! And hopefully we get there soon. Just sort of looking around. Not much to see. Oh, look, a view. Oh, no, it's raining. Oh, what? Really? It's raining? Who would have thought? I would really like to do a trip with you when it's not raining. And we're off the shuttle and we're trying to find the North Terminal security because I checked in online with EasyJet. Thank you, EasyJet. Honestly, I checked in about a week ago. It was so easy. So we're trying to find security, and this girl, yeah, we kind of followed her. but not in a weird way. Basically, I came to the assumption that she had no hand luggage. No, sorry, hold luggage. She just had the backpack, and she was going security, so I sort of just followed her. I probably should have read some signs, but I was too busy filming. But we got free security. Honestly, I was in that queue for less than... I think I went straight through, actually. I think the whole security process took about 3 minutes. So fair play to Gatwick. And look, I gravitated to the alcohol. Whoops, and now I'm in the tourist bit. I don't really care about the tourist stuff. I'm English. I see it all the time. You know what I mean? Hey ho. Oh, yay, tourist stuff. But look, we're in the terminal, and there's one thing I'm trying to find. And that one thing is spoons. Now, anyone who's not English, Wetherspoons is like the cheapest pub, and here it is, the Red Lion, table 14, and it's meant to be really cheap. So I got a carling. It cost me like £7 or £8 or something stupid. So I got food as well, cost me £7 or £8. I ate the food. I was hungry. I can't believe the pint wasn't gone, because I think they came within a minute of each other. But you know what? I finished the pint as well. And then I realised it was awful when I left. Carling wouldn't have been my first choice. Now, we're not going to my gate. We're going on an adventure right now. So we're just looking around the airport. It's raining. Who would have thought? But there's an Emirates A380 tail. I want to find the plane, so I will go on a mission for that later. And then we're just looking around the airport. You can see a few EasyJet. I never knew, by the way, that EasyJet use the jetways. I thought budget airlines don't use them. But yeah, so I was under the impression that, like, you know, EasyJet, Ryanair, Jet2 and that don't use the jetways. I think it's just Ryanair that don't use them. Now, I'd imagine it makes it cheaper, but that probably doesn't explain why my EasyJet flight was cheaper than my Ryanair one now, does it? Who would have thought? No, I flew back with Ryanair, but look, we got the cool bridge at Gatwick, famous bridge. Air Mauritius. I wonder where they're flying. Probably Mauritius. It's a good guess, I reckon that. I probably should have checked. But yeah, look, we found I think it's China Eastern Airlines or something, next to an Air China. And guess what is next to that Air China plane? I'm telling you now, you'll find out in a minute. So yeah, it's, I don't know what the China Eastern, I think it's China Eastern, I can't remember what aircraft that was, but you know, we got the 777 next to a A350 next to an A380, so that's a pretty cool lineup there. And then in the distance there's more planes, and then look, oh my gosh, it's the Air China plane, so it's the A350. Guys, I'll give you one guess now what was next to that plane. We're about to go look. Oh my gosh, what? Really? Okay, right, so we can see the tail, the wing, sorry, the little cute A319 or so EasyJet. Oh my gosh, guys, there's an Air China plane next to an Air China plane. So they're both, I want to say they're both A350s, pretty cool plane. And there goes the little Airbus on its taxi. A319s are so small and cute, but now we're just, you know, wandering through the airport. It looks quite empty. It's kind of ghostly. Probably not really the vibe you want in an airport to be spooky, is it? But, you know, who cares? Singapore Airlines. And my bag. This bag was definitely double the size of the allowed one on EasyJet and Ryanair, but who cares? So we're now looking for Easy U81111111. So many ones, that's my plane. And we're going to go to the prayer room, of course. I'm joking. We're going to gate 55. And we keep walking. And we walk, and I'm following people, but now there's a lot of children in front of me, and I get a bit awkward because I don't want to film children, because it'd be really weird if I filmed children. So we're not going to do that. We're gonna find the plane. Oh my gosh, that might be my plane. Maybe it's my plane. Here are my legs, guys, and there's the A380. Like I told you, we'd see the A380. It's right there. Pretty cool plane, right? But yeah, so now there's the aircraft. I'm at the rear boarding, and now they've let me through. I've kind of lost it, right? I was the last person to board. I did it on purpose because I wanted to get on last, get a cool few videos. And they were also offering €300 to anyone who didn't want to go on that flight. I'm glad I didn't take it because I wanted to get to Alicante. Here, bum 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 bum. We're going down the stairs, and again, bum 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 bum. I was also probably doing the sound in my head. This poor guy in front probably doesn't know what's following him. Yeah, me. Oh look, A380. Yeah, so we got to go on the tarmac. Really cool. And of course we're guided. And that A380, you don't actually, like, the video doesn't do it justice. You don't realise how big the A380 is until you're like stood next to one on the ground. They're huge. And this little A319, it's just massive. And that Emirates plane is being loaded as well. Although when we were waiting to take off, that A380 was next to us, so they pushed back really quickly. Although we took a while to push back, we sort of just sat on the plane for like 45 minutes just doing nothing. But yeah, so we're going up on the stairs, but it's not bum bum bum, it's like because you know the stairs were wet and squeaky. Yay, happy England. I can't wait to leave. And we just got these stairs. I hope you guys are enjoying the stairs. Stair review, let's rate it a 6 out of 10 because they were squeaky. And look, GEZFI is a pretty cool plane. It was 19 years old. EasyJet phasing out their A319s at the moment. I think for newer A319s or A320 Neos or something. Someone in the comments will know. But yeah, so we're getting on the plane. And we're sat down. And you know what? There's good leg room. Why do people complain? The leg room is fine. Here we are at cruise. I couldn't get a video of takeoff landing because there was a lovely mother next to a little daughter, I want to say, and I just didn't really think they'd want to be filmed. So I was trying to be polite, and I was too awkward to ask because the kid had her headphones on. And yeah, but his EasyJet toilet, it's a plain toilet. All plain toilets are the same. It was a cool toilet. I had a wee in there. It's safety on board. In case we crashed. We didn't crash. The pilots did a good job. They did their job. It was a good flight. I don't even remember much turbulence, but you know what? We're leaving with the last to disengage, and that's right, we went in the cockpit. They let me in the seat as well. There's no video of me in the seat because they were talking to me. One of them hadn't had their A321 rating, but the other one had. That's a cool fact that I remember. But who cares? We're at Alicante now. Nice and warm. Yes. No rain. Yes. And we're through border control. And we're going downstairs. I don't remember what these stairs were for. At all. I know we go upstairs in a minute though, so maybe I went down them for fun. We're going upstairs. And now we're flying back. Now, I don't have many videos of this, but yeah, we flew on Ryanair and it was really, really cool. And here I am leaving. But hey, thank you guys for watching.